Hello, friends. 13 November, and I'm very happy to speak to you tonight. This is something that I do every Christmas season. I think it's very important. It's always a little different spin on it because different things happen over the year. For us who are still here, of course, tragedies and different changes. But it's the same message I think is very important around this beautiful Christmas Eve and centered upon Jesus Christ. Even for those who are not Christians, this is a message I think you can attest to. Something for everybody. And that's the gift. It's a gifts-giving season, right? People get gifts and, a lot of it's commercialized, I know. But nevertheless, there's a spirit of giving around Christmas time. The best gift of all is a gift of forgiveness. I said it last year, said it the year before, and I'll say it again this year. If you want to set your soul free, yourself free, and make yourself feel better about the year ahead, and free yourself from a lot of your chains of oppression, think of forgiveness for people who have wronged you. Okay? Whether it's recently or in the past. This is not to say that if people really did a lot of damage to you or really did something that were mean to you or whatever the case may be, slandering your name or embarrassing you and things that they shouldn't have done, that they should just get away scot-free. That's not what I'm meaning, and then you should totally think it's no big deal. No, I'm not talking about that. I know sometimes there's more damage done than other times. With that said, we live in a society that does not believe in forgiveness. You see it in the political media, you see it in social media, you see it everywhere. And it causes a lot. I'm telling you right now, you can go to any pastor, priest, or shrink you want. But you have a lot of power within you. Okay? As a Christian, we know this. People who are Christian. To use the power of forgiveness. Because when you do that, you free the chains to be able to start living today to the future versus the chains of the past, which will always bring you down. There is nothing anybody can do, no drug, no hypnosis, no counseling, nothing that will change the past. It's there forever. But the only thing you can do is have a mindset of going to the future. And how you do that is you forgive. You ask for forgiveness. You forgive those who have wronged you. We say it in the Our Father, but it's not just a prayer. It's reality. One of the reasons we don't want to forgive is because of pride. Pride is a very, very bad, destructive force. One of the 7 deadly sins, and in my opinion, the worst. Because bad, puffed up pride will destroy you as a human from the inside. You don't want to forgive people because you think it makes you weak. You think you're giving them the advantage. They're getting away with something. This is a terrible way of thinking. Pride is a reason why we don't do a lot of things we should do. It's because we're afraid to admit that we have to take the first step. And we don't want to do that. A lot of people, because it may, again, you think it perceives you as a weak person. But it really doesn't. Forgiveness is a very, very strong. I had to do it many times in my life. I've asked for forgiveness. It goes both ways. And I can honestly say that at this point in my life, I'm about to turn 60 years old and less than a month and a half, the end of December, that forgiveness, the concept of forgiveness, which seems to be just an out there concept, really works if you try it. See, life is short. I've said that before. I mean, if you think about it, all the events that happen to you throughout your life, it's just one day. Whether it's a great event, a concert you wanted to go to, or a sporting event or something, or you had a bad day, something happened, it was a bad day. They're all a 24-hour day. One of hundreds that you've lived. Never try to define yourself or live in the past of a couple bad days and forget all the good days. We tend to do that in society. You can have a great Could have been a great year 20 years ago, but you had one bad day. Something bad happened. That's the only thing that defined you. That's not Christianity. It's not a Christian person. That's not a productive person. Don't do that. We don't even know who's going to be here. I said this before. I'm not going to belabor the point that I've said. Every Christian, if I've had conversations for the last 4 or 5 years, there's always been somebody gone that were close to me or that I knew. And I'm sure you can say the same. One of these Christmases, I won't be here saying anything because I'll be gone. And you never know when that is. Do not live your life in the chains of hate, anger, lingering to things of the past. They're just chains and ropes bringing you down. Because, like I said, there's nothing you're going to do to change what happened. Every day is a new challenge as we walk into 2025. And the beautiful Christmas season is a segue into that. Reach out to the people that you haven't talked to. Make the effort, somebody you haven't corresponded because you're mad at him or her. It's not worth it. Who knows if that person, if you want to regret that and that person dies during this year, you'll be so sad you didn't. You regret that. Never try to live with the regret and let that regret last. It's not worth it. Okay? There's so many events that we do during our life. Do not dwell on a couple negative ones. Every human being that lives, everybody's listening to this, me, everybody, has times in their life that they wish they could change. That you look back and that you wish you made a different decision, whatever it may be. That's part of life. But you also have many days when you made the right decision and you changed. You don't have to live in the negative. That's not a Christian person. It's not a productive person in general. This is Christmas. This is the hope of Jesus Christ for those who are Christians. This is a period of giving and peace and family and all that type of stuff. And it's not because of just gifts and material stuff. In here, make a change within yourself if you need to do so. It starts with forgiveness. Forgiveness of yourself as well as others. Do not dwell on things. Ask the Lord. I love my family. I love my friends. Thank you for my life. And say, I'm going to make 2025 different if I need to. I want to make every day strong as I can. And when bad things happen, you have bad days, things you can't control, but you'll be prepared if you've got a great attitude. Great, strong, powerful attitude. So my talk for the night. It's Christmas season. It's a wonderful time of the year. Do not waste it. It doesn't last very long. That's why I love it from the start of November 1st on. Some people, it's too early. You know how quick it goes, November and December, and then we're into January, and all the holidays are done. Halloween, everything's all done. Enjoy every minute of it. The blessings of Jesus, who gave us all this wonderful time to be happy. Forgiveness. It's a wonderful gift for others, for yourself. Don't take it lightly. You'll be amazed how it turns your life around and how you free yourself from the bonds of self-destruction. It's Rick here on 13 November. Christmas season is upon us. I love Christmas season. I don't care who thinks about it. I love it. I hope you do too. God bless.